Alright, and we back. Now, as you can tell by the title, today is a big day. Well, sort of. I don't know if it's going to be big or long. Ignore the gay euphemisms, but we're going to start going through the... We're going to keep going through the story, make my way up to level 30, or the level 30 quest lines, and then I'm going to bow out and start working on literally all of them. Alright. Well, I'm not going to do all of the level 30 stuff because some of them aren't all that close quite yet. Never mind, all 5 are at level 30 or higher. It's fine. And Gladiator is at 35, so... But yes, I am ready for this. I'm ready. So, let's report to Minvilia. Oh, right, yeah. Duh. Vespa Bay. What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You're so cute. Ugh. You're so cute, it's disgusting. Yeah. You have to be out. Sorry, it's been a really busy week for me. I literally worked a 12-hour day on Friday. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't even kidding about that. I literally worked a 12-hour day on Friday. It mildly annoyed me. But also, you know what? There was extra pay involved, so you know what? It honestly wasn't too bad. But yes. I don't think anything too bad is happening. Alright. I am quickly running out of room though, so I'm going to have to work on these videos like ASAP. Like ASAP. And today is part of that. Stay out of our cards. You already messed with all of his other Chaotix cards, so... And we may even get a shift in NPC dialogues for once. I say for once, but honestly, if you actively keep going through the MSQ, you'll get plenty of changes, but... Minfinia. Welcome back, Jesse. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of their elusive enemy, and we recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle again ahead of us. I don't know. No. You can't chew that either. I don't even know how you got that. Well, actually, I do know. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. It's this. Yo, lavender shampoo. Apparently, he likes getting baths enough that he starts chewing on the things that give him a bath. Anyways. Ignore me. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let's set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed. I will summon the others. Another weapon coffer. Like, I don't already have enough of those. It's not level 30. Yay, voice acting.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Well, hello, Link. Welcome back.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst.
I think our adventurer is the only one who
Maelstrom's
ever
help
does
is
take
of course
records.
appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Do I look like a
So
coward
you
to
will
you?
accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
So yes, we will be stopping like midway to Titan once we reach level 30. And then we'll start working on, and then we'll start finishing up the various disciplines as we have them. Ending with Conjurer, because there's a specific reason. Alright, everything changed. No matter one's past transgressions, all who have seen the dream are welcome, even men such as we. I have heard offers such as these before. All were not more than bait for the hangman's noose. So he is also someone with the echo. Neurexia. This one has finally figured out a way to make walking ones be quiet. What does friendly one think? This one is very convincing, yes? Bud, you are literally wearing just an Acton and a swimsuit bottoms. I mean, granted, you look great. Ida is on her way to Gridania to request aid of the Order of the Twin Adder. In the meantime, we must learn all we can of the Primal Titan. Literature may yield us the odd morsel of useful information, but there is no surer way than to seek the former members of the Company of Heroes. This many people here, we need a culinarian of our own. We can't subsist on rations and preserve foodstuffs forever. You'll not believe it, but I've been summoned by Lady Minfinia. Do you suppose that she has an assignment for me? But I would not give to have something to fight for again, and yet I must not be overeager. The Warrior King Sans sure is busy these days. Fresh-faced venturers eager to make their mark. Famous folk like you running off to face the bleeding Order crags. Maybe it's time for me and the boys to retire. Venturing's a dangerous calling, after all. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once, and that's that. Congratulate the boy, Jesse. Chosen by the antecedent as their self's bodyguard. What an honor. Of course, this means his dustier rags will no longer suffice. I say we get the boy a shiny new set of stellar armor, the kind the Sultans wore and wear. We will split the cost evenly and surprise him. Not bad, eh? Jesse, have you heard? I have been chosen to serve as Norexi's bodyguard. There have been increasing reports of Imperial activity in Thanalan, and so the antecedents insist that our guests be escorted whenever venturing outside. I know how hard you of all people work to endear us to the Sylphs. I swear to you that I will guard our honored guest with my life, and not allow your efforts to come to naught. Guarding Norexia is a prestigious duty indeed. Ehrenvold is right to be excited, but he has never crossed swords with a Guardian before. I worry what will happen if he is forced to confront his father's countrymen. If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage's axle? Cracked barrel? Hell's even a leaky bucket. Say the word and we'll fix it. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to cut, no. He would have been there when Dalamud fell. Which means... As the primals fall, so do our spirits soar. Though mine aid be but modest, I nonetheless am heartened in my duties. I am told you are one of our finest, Jesse. I suspect we will see much more of each other in the future. Bro, you didn't even want to talk to me. Looks like the antecedents found herself a good crop of aspiring heroes. Aye, I reckon Eorzea will be alright, as long as these fine folk are around to protect her. I think Brement's the only one that actually has two different forms of dialogue. After the opening prologue, no matter what city-state you start with. Ow. Scraping my knee. It hurts a little. Good morrow, Jesse. I trust your investigation is faring well. Alright then. Turashat Riki. Actually, do I have enough to... Yes, I do. I can also get promoted. Heck yeah. I think I decided on what my next job is going to be. Probably Marauder. A little boring. But if I constantly do level... But if I do level roulette with it, then I can come into a fair amount of seals. Or. There's a few people here. Oh look, it's Alphino. Wait. You're an right. You're not Alphino. Okay. To the Elf Castle. I need to set up a new live thing.